He said he was proud of me, that the topic was important, and that he couldn't wait to read it. His pep talk was exactly what I needed to keep me going. It broke my heart to think that Colin may not hear the same motivating messages from adults that he so freely gives. Do young people like Colin ever hear a counter-narrative? Do they know there are adults who champion their potential? Do they hear us rooting for them? Or is it drowned out by a million little sighs, slights, and eye rolls? As caring adults, we must aim for encouragement to be louder than all the negativity. This book seeks to be the antidote to the intergenerational mudslinging, to serve as a reminder of the influence we can have on young people. After all, the successes of young people are shared by us all. We all benefit when a young person sees a problem and takes action. Children can make a difference, not years from now, not when they are older, but right now. Why wait? Have you ever asked a child why they are in school? As a third-grade teacher, I ask this question to my students each year. Their answers seem to follow a script. Almost every child will answer confidently that they go to school so they can learn. If you ask a child why they need to learn, many will tell you it's so they can get good grades. Then, they might add, they will need good grades in order to go to college or so they can get a good job. This thinking is so prevalent that it is rarely challenged. Workforce training, while certainly a benefit of schooling, is not the goal of education. My students are learning to read, write, and multiply, not so they can ace a test or snag a job, but because those skills will help them navigate and understand the world. I tell my students, you are not here so you can make money in a decade. You are here so you can make a difference now. The obligation of the school is to teach, but the obligation of the student is to contribute. Young people are up for the task. While my generation was, in the words of singer-songwriter John Mayer, waiting on the world to change, the children of today are not so complacent. They are changing the world right now. This book is filled with the stories of real young people who have already helped others, who have already made a difference. This is a side of children I am very familiar with. I work with young people day in and day out. I don't often witness deeply ingrained selfishness and egocentrism. More often than not, I see organized efforts to help others alongside small acts of compassion. Kids in my class have raised money to send goats and chickens to children in need halfway around the world. They have collected canned foods for the local homeless shelter, even though 90% of the students at my school live below or very near the poverty line. One year, our soccer team hosted a yard sale on the front lawn of our school and donated all the proceeds to a local animal shelter. Our students have sent handmade cards to the Veterans Hospital on Veterans Day and to the Senior Center on Valentine's Day. It's these everyday acts of casual kindness that reveal my students' true nature. When I knock something over in my classroom, a child is there helping me clean it up before I even have a chance to bend down. When a child scrapes their knee at recess, a group of kids rushes over to prop them up. They tie each other's shoes, pick up litter, and present me with an endless stream of drawings and crafts. When a child makes a teary-eyed confession to the class that they have lost someone they love, the other children scoot closer to put a loving arm around a friend's shoulder. They offer words of comfort and encouragement. These acts of generosity add up. I saw firsthand the impact my students can make when I ask them to write notes to me, starting with the phrase, "I wish my teacher knew." Their answers were thoughtful and honest. One said, "I wish my teacher knew I don't have pencils at home to do my homework." Another said, "I wish my teacher knew how much I love my family." Photographs of the notes went viral. In doing so, my students inspired teachers from Algeria to Japan to Germany to ask the same beautifully humble question: what do you wish your teacher knew? Their voices were featured on every major media outlet from The Today Show to The Today Show Australia and Good Morning America to Good Morning Great Britain. What did my students do with all the fervor and excitement of being on television? One girl came to school with an idea. "Miss, we are famous now," she proclaimed. I figured the next line might be a plea to cancel homework, but instead she finished, "So we should help people." This suggestion started a modest neighborhood effort to collect books.